All right, so today we're going to look at some notes about percent of change. So make sure you find your note packet. That's about that. I think it's page 9. So percent of change is the ratio comparing an amount of change to the original. Like sometimes on packaging, like crackers or shampoo, it says, congratulations, you now get 20% more product at the same price. Well, how do they calculate that percent of change, that magic 20% that we're getting? And that's what we're going to do today with these questions. Find that percent of change. So here, let's fill in our boxes. So percent of change is pretty simple to calculate. All you got to figure out is, well, how much did it change? How many more crackers are we getting for every box that we buy? And then divide that by what it was originally. And that's it. And then you'll find the percentage from there. So figure out how much it changed and divide it by what it was to start with. So you can also tie in increase and decrease, and sometimes they'll ask you classify as a percent increase or decrease. So pretty much all you got to watch out for is, does it go up or does it go down? So when the original amount goes up, it's called a percent increase. And then when the original amount goes down, it's called a percent decrease. So watch out and see what's happening. So let's look at some examples and see if we can't figure this out. Okay, so looking at the examples down here on the bottom, it does say in the directions, find the percent of change and then classify it. So we will try to do both of those things. The hardest part is figuring out what happened originally, and once you have that, you're good to go. So a soccer club has 120 members this year, okay, so that's what they have now, compared to 85 members last year. So that means 85 is our original because that's what happened first. So original happens first. Okay, so what was the number of members first? So last year they had 85. All right, so how much did the membership change? Well, you just got to find the difference between those two numbers. We're going to take 120 minus 85. We're going to find that change and see what happens. So that became a 1, 8. All right, so if we gained 35 more members, what was that, an increase or a decrease? I'd say it's an increase, right? All right, so I'm kind of getting my head of myself, but I was thinking about what happened first. So the membership went up, but by what percentage? Well, I'm going to take the change over the original. So the change is 35. No, yes. The change was 35 and the original was at 85. Okay, with this ratio, with this fraction, I have a few options. I mentioned earlier, and what I did up here was 5. I can simply take 35 divided by 85, just like I can with any ratio, if I want it as a percentage. If you don't want to do that, you always have the option of setting up a percent proportion. For those of you that love percent proportions, you can solve it that way as well. So if you took 3,500 equals 85x and you divide it by 85, you will get the same answer. So clear 8,500 divided by, or 3,500 divided by 85. I go straight to my percentage, 41% increase. Okay, So I feel like I went back and forth on that. So I better do another one. Lily's old car seat had a maximum weight of 40 pounds. Her new car seat has a max weight of 70 pounds. So this is what she had originally. Okay, that's what she had first. So that is the original. So we need to ask ourselves, well, how much did the weight change? It's 70 minus 40 because you want to know the difference between the two options. So our change is 30 pounds. All right. Change over original. And we decided that was 40. All right. So I could do the percent proportion at this point in time, or I can just divide. So I'm looking at the zeros and 3 divided by 4. I already know what that is. That's 7,500. That's not a percentage though, so I have to hop 2 times. So I have a 75% increase because the weight limit went up. Okay. Like the worst video ever. Bamboo ink pen. I have an applesauce pouch laying on the chair. What is this stuff? I'll get rid of the crap. Oh, shit. Please go away. All right, let's go to the page 10. So turn the page one time and let's try one more example. Let's go with Brittany here. Brittany spent 115 minutes reading last week. Last week would have happened first, so this is going to be our original. Sorry. All right, that's our original because that's what happened first. And 140 minutes reading this week. So first thing you have to do is find the change. All right, so what's the difference between 140 and 115? What does that equal? So you get an even 25? Good job. So now we're going to set up the change delta divided by original. Okay, so that's the formula we're using. So 25 divided by what happened first. So the 115. All right, just like I previously said, you could set up a proportion or you can simply divide. So if you take 25 divided by 115, the calculator is my friend. I'm going to do a 217. The 7 will tell me if I need to round up or down, so I'm going to round it to 22%. And let's see if it went up or down. Last week it was 115, this week it's 140. So that's definitely an increase. Okay, so a 22% increase. So, okay, I hope this helped get you ready for your homework. Have a great day.